in our video today, we're talking about a little bit about financial struggles and how me being a single dad, I'm in a little bit of a financially struggling kind of position, and I wanted to shed some light on this because it's caused a lot of problems and a lot of shame. Like, I felt very ashamed of this, and for multiple different reasons. So you're gonna wanna check this out, and you're also gonna wanna wait till the end where I give you some solutions on how to overcome it. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of backstory first. So I'm I would say about $10,000 in debt, which isn't much. It's not much. And to be honest, there's a lot of people in a lot worse situations than I am, but still it's something that I don't want to be in, and I'm working on getting out of it. That's for sure. What's up, Lincoln? You want to go back home? Can we go down to the end, to that big block first, and then we'll go down there? Can we do that? And then we'll go home. Do you hold my hand? I'll walk with you? Okay, sweet. So, a little bit of a backstory, about $10,000 in credit card debt, and I've been working my butt off to pay it off, and I've been paying about $1,000 a month off on the credit cards each and every single month, and probably for the past 4 months I've been doing that. And so, but by doing that, I haven't been purchasing, I haven't been going out and spending expensive, I haven't been doing things that give the hedonistic side of myself pleasure. I haven't been going and buying a lot of food, I haven't been eating out, I haven't been going on trips or taking hiking trips or any of that stuff that could cost me more money. I've been putting it all towards the credit card debt that I have. Now being a single dad, I can sometimes, and I found myself feeling a little bit of shame because I'm not buying my son the nicest bike. I'm not buying my son the next bike. I'm not buying my son. I'm not taking him on all these crazy adventures that I see other parents do. And I'm comparing myself to other people's situations. And so first of all, that's not fair for me to even do that to myself. Like, come on, E, come on. You're working your butt off to get out of that space so that 2 years, 1 year, 6 months from now, you and Lincoln can be in a way better space where you guys can begin to do that stuff without having to worry about the debt coming back. So that freedom is just there. But that freedom, that burden has been kind of like I've been putting on myself. I find myself thinking about it a lot. I think about all the things that I could be doing if I had more money. I think about all the things that I could be doing in different situations with more money, or experiences I could be having, or things that I could buy Lincoln, and find myself kind of shaming myself for not having that and not being in those situations. And it was funny because it brings me back to a conversation I had with one of my coaches who was coaching me at the time. He's no longer coaching me, Jetty Azuma. And he talked about, I sat down and I kind of like gave the vision that I want with my son. Like, I want to go on travels, I want a vacation, I want to explore the world, and I want to be adventurous and love and just all of that stuff. And he said it, he posed this question. He asked me if I'm doing it now. He asked me if I'm going out and traveling the city that I live in, exploring my backyard, creating an adventure in and on the trails of the town that I'm in. He posed those questions instead, because that's the funny thing is I was sitting in and comparing myself to and looking at what I don't have instead of looking at what I have. Because the truth is, whatever it is that I want, you want to turn around now? Whatever it is that I want can be experienced right now. So if I want the experience of travel, we could do that right now. We can go on a walk, and that could be the travel. It doesn't matter. What's outside doesn't necessarily matter. What matters is the intention. And when he shared that with me, it kind of landed for me of like, holy shit, I've been doing this for quite some time. So I wanted to remind you that if you're in that situation where you're thinking about all of the things that you could be doing, or shaming yourself because you don't have enough money to afford or purchase those things or those newest things or the newest and greatest toys, it's okay. And to remind yourself to look at what you have. And to remind yourself to be present, to be here in this moment, and to make the best out of it. Because every single time that you're up in your head thinking about what it is that you don't have, you're wasting this beautiful, precious moment right here, right now. Like right now on this walk. I'm missing the beautiful lushness green of the grass. I'm missing the beautiful smell of the air, the beautiful time that I'm spending with my son, bonding here. Because this is what matters. Nothing else does. But if you can't see that, then you can't be that. If you're caught up thinking, oh, you should be over here, you should have this, you should have these things, you should be buying this, you should be doing this, or all that stuff, or shaming yourself in any way, it's a hard life. It's a very hard life. So that's mainly what we wanted to talk about. Yes, we 10 grand in debt. I am. Yes, I'm owning it. Yes, I'm taking responsibility. And yes, I'm putting in the work to change that situation because it is not who I want to be. It's not how I want to live. And I want to be somewhere else. And it's funny too, because there was a part of me that used to shirk responsibility, never used to speak about the debt that I had because I was ashamed of it. But that's the thing with shame. Shame only lives if you're willing to hide it. If I'm willing to hide the fact that I have credit card debt, that's where shame lives. But the moment that I own it, the moment that I speak it, the moment that I bring it into existence and I examine it on a plate and I'm like, hey, this is what I'm ashamed of. The moment I do that is the moment I can let go of it for good. And that's what I'm doing. And that's what I encourage everyone else to do. This journey isn't about getting there. It's about doing the best that you possibly can with the tools and consciousness that you have right now and what it is that you have available to you. So right now, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this beautiful walk with little man. It's like raining, drizzling. It's gorgeous. Look at the greenery back here. And look at the shine on my forehead. Woo! I'm going to enjoy the rest of this and finish up the beautiful walk and hope you have a wonderful day. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to our channel and follow and join for more awesome content. Also remember to like and comment. If anything resonated with you throughout this video, please drop that down below. I'd love to hear, especially if you felt similar or you felt the same way or you felt anywhere along those lines. I'd love to hear about it. And I'm gonna get going because he's demanding me to go somewhere, right? Where are we going? That way? We're going. Peace.